Request everyone to occupy the seat, please. Good evening to all and festive greetings from Balushali Chamber of Commerce. I am happy to introduce you to Professor Parag Shah, who is an entrepreneur, dreamer, teacher and a coach. He is the founder and chief mentor of Midas, an institute dedicated to creating and building an ecosystem for entrepreneurs. He is the founding chairman of Flame University, which is India's first liberal arts university. Mr. Shah is also a serial entrepreneur and is a pioneer in the real estate industry with close to 40 million square feet already developed and another 60 million square feet is in the pipeline. He is also the MD of the award-winning California-style Oxford Golf Course, Oxford Aviation and Oxford Golf Club. As I said, he is also a dreamer and his dream is of making 10,000 entrepreneurs and leaders. Professor Parag Shah has also won accolades for his work in education and coaching by being awarded the Business Acharya of the year 2016 by Entrepreneur magazine. He is also the recipient of the Visionary Leadership Award by DNA Group and has been on the jury of International Innovation Centers. He has also been awarded the Icon of Education by Minister of Education, Maharashtra. Please give a big round of applause to Professor Parag Shah. And sir, please, we invite you on the stage and enlighten us with your thoughts on entrepreneurship.
Hi. I'm just going to talk to you about some of the experiences I have had in my life. I'm not going to give you any gyan. I don't have any gyan to offer you. Let me begin by telling you a story. This began sometime in 1984. Most of you are not even born that time. And I was just out of my MBA and I thought I'm going to have a beautiful secretary, an executive shack where I'm going to dictate letters to the secretary. I started my color lab, photo printing lab. And to my dismay, there was nobody coming to deposit the film. I was on the third floor of a dilapidated building on Lakshmi Road, which is the busiest street in Pune. And I thought that I'm going to get customers lining up. Nobody turned up. Every half an hour I would go and ask my secretary, "Hey, Alaka, कुछ आया क्या?" उसने नहीं आया. After 2 days she said, "सर बुरा लगता है, आप बार-बार आके मत पूछो. आएगा तो मैं बताऊंगी." On the 5th day I said, ऐसा क्या हो गया? I have to pick up the bag and go to the market. I went to an area called Dwarpet. It was the heart of the photographic market in Pune. It also happens to be the area where prostitutes reside. And they were scouting for me. They were shouting at me, "Aata hai kya?" And I was sweating like a pig. 9 o'clock in the morning, they had just gotten out of bed and they were screaming at me. I gingerly walked into a photographic shop. It was called Mahavir Photo Stores, owned by a gentleman called Babu Bhai. And I stood in a queue. I reached him, I took out my visiting card, I handed it over to him. He looked at me and he said, "क्या है?" I said, "आपके पास कलर फिल्म." "चलो फुटो यहाँ पे, I don't have time. निकलो यहाँ से." I got out of the shop and I thought to myself, you don't even treat a dog like this. How can a man treat another man like this? I wanted to punch him in the face. I went back to my office, I put my head under my hand, and I thought to myself, my victory lies in winning this man over, not by fighting with him. So for the next 3 days, I stood outside his shop and observed what was happening. I realized that Pune is a very typical culture in Pune. 1 to 4, nobody goes to shopping. The shops are literally closed from 1 to 4. On the 3rd day, I went at 2 o'clock into his shop. And I said, "Babu bhai, चाय पिलाओगे क्या?" Said, "क्या नाम क्या है?" जैन हो? हाँ जैन हो. नॉनवेज खाते हो? नहीं खाता हूँ, लेकिन कांदा बटाटा खाता हूँ। तो बोले ठीक है चाय मंगाओ। चाय मंगाया। ऐसा मेरे को आपसे काम नहीं चाहिए, आपसे दोस्ती बनानी है। And this thing went on for 6-7 days. Then I started going to him every Tuesday. One Tuesday उसको भी तरस आया, उसने मेरे को 5 दिन दिया, बोला तू भी क्या याद करेगा। I was very excited because 5 films would have been my break-even point. I went to my lab, I printed the prints. Whole night I was printing. Next morning, red eyes, I went to him. I handed over the prints, excited. He looked at him and he threw them away. क्या कचरा है? I said, क्या हुआ? क्या इसको प्रिंटिंग बोलते हैं? He told his cashier इनको पैसा दे दो. I said, बाबू मेरे को एक चांस दो. I had 2 choices. Either take the money and walk out or ask for one more chance. I opted for the second option. Told him, give me one more chance. Babu gave me one more chance. I went back. I took a reference print from him and I tried to print it as close as possible to the reference print he had given. So when I did that, next morning I was very tense. I walked up to his shop and I handed over the prints to him. He looked at them and he said, and he left them aside. He didn't throw them. So I knew he had accepted. So I told him, Babu, don't give me all your work. Just give me 5% of your work. आपका जो मेन सप्लायर है फोटोफास्ट, आपको कभी ना कभी दगा देगा, पीक सीजन में टाइम पे आपको काम नहीं मिलेगा, तो यू गिव इट टू मी. He said, ठीक है सोचता हूँ. Within a week his work started coming in. Then my business grew. I started doing 3,000 films a day. I was doing 1 lakh prints a day. My turnover was something like 4 or 5 lakhs. This I'm talking about 80s and 90s a day. I was doing very well. Babu would come to my office. Every Tuesday he would come with a packet in his hand, cash messages. And I would go out to receive it. My son and my daughter and my secretary would get irritated. वो टाइम नहीं रहता है. Why are you attending to this old man? I would say, no, he is my first customer. I must respect. So I would dutifully go out and receive him, invite him inside, sit down, have a cup of tea. I would not have a cut chai that he would give me. Cut chai means Pune is 50 ml. The standard chai is 110 ml. At 50 ml, उसमें से 2 जन पीते हैं. So 2 घुट से ज़्यादा भी नहीं. So I would give him a full cup of tea. And then he would go. One day he said, I will next Tuesday से मैं नहीं आऊँगा. I said, क्या हुआ? And I am shutting the shop because my son is not interested in the business. I want to shut the shop. I said, ठीक है, उसमें क्या होगा? आप आते जाइए ना, हम चाय पियेंगे और मंगलवार. उसमें क्या है? He said, चलो अच्छा है. He started coming every Tuesday. After 3 years, he said, अभी next Tuesday से मैं really नहीं आता. क्या हुआ? बाहर गाँव जा रहे हो? नहीं, actually I am suffering from liver cancer and I can't travel so much. I said, कोई बात नहीं, मैं आपके घर आऊँगा. So I started going to his house every Tuesday. This happened for 6 months like that. One day he told me that, can I sleep on your lap? I said, sure, and I didn't know what to do. I was frozen. So he put his head on my lap and he started crying. He said, you're a good man, you'll do well in life. Cried his heart out. I didn't know what to do. So I just walked back gingerly, came back to the office. Sad I was, because he knew he was dying. That very Thursday he passed away. I went for his funeral, I was sad. I dropped him back. And then I shut the office early, I went back home early. I was not in a good mood. Next morning I reached the office at 9 a.m. and his son was sitting there. I said, Raju bhai, आप क्या कर रहे हो? फिर नहीं जरा 2 मिनट बात कर रहे हैं. I said, चलो come inside. I took him in my chamber, sat him down. He opened his pouch and he took out a gold brick. He said, this is my father has left for me. I said, what is this? He has not even earned that much money from me. He said, नहीं उन्होंने दिया. I said, I can't take it. He said, even I can't take it. He left it for you. So I was in a quandary. I didn't know what to do. So I thought to myself, then I called up Raja Gadgil. This is a very famous shop, Pune Gadgil, Pune. I called up Raja Gadgil and I said, Raja, you का 2 मिनट. He said, come. I went to him and I said, weigh this brick and tell me how much it is. He said, it's 2.5 lakhs. This is 92 lakhs. It was something like, I think 50 grams. 5 करोड़ का brick था. I said, एक काम करो 2.5 लाख रुपया दे दो. और 2.5 लाख रुपया मैंने और डाला. 5 लाख रुपये का एक ट्रस्ट बनाया. And even today I educate 10 kids from that 5 lakh rupees. That's my first customer. The lesson I learned is never forget your first customer. He gave you trust, not money. Never forget your first customer. He gave you trust, not money. कभी भी अपने पहले कस्टमर को मत भूलना. That was the lesson I learned from that. Next. I was an academic disaster. I failed in my 12th science. When I was a kid, मेरे को 3 और 6 में 3 and 6 in Marathi are mirror images. I was a dyslexic kid. When I saw Tare Zameen Par, I almost thought it was a film made on me. My father would slap me. My father would slap me and he would tell me, "तू कुछ नहीं, हजाम की दुकान खोलने वाला." And I always wanted to prove to him that I am not हजाम की दुकान खोलने के लायक ही नहीं. मेरी लायकी और बहुत ज़्यादा है. By the time I could prove it to him, he had passed away. Unfortunately, I was an academic disaster. 12th science I failed. My father was a very famous doctor. And 12th science I failed. And my father asked me, क्या हुआ? I said, I don't want to be a doctor. So what do you want to do? I said, I want to do business. क्या करेगा business? I said, पता नहीं, business करो. Why? Because I want to be my own boss. I don't want to sit on your chair and patient not telling me that तुम्हारे पिताजी लाल दवाई देते तुम हरा क्यों देते? I want to have my own identity. He said, okay, you do your BCOM. So I did my BCOM, I did my MBA, and then I started my business. So my mother slapped me when I failed in my 12th science. Mother slapped me. She told me, अपने घर में सरस्वती बसती है. You have insulted the Saraswati. My father was a doctor. His 2 brothers were chartered accountants. One brother was a professor of mathematics. I was a black sheep in the family. इससे कुछ नहीं किया था. I thought to myself that one day I'll have something to do with this education industry. And then I applied to IIM Ahmedabad. I was summarily kicked out because my maths wasn't good enough. I had to do it in a B grade institute. IIM Ahmedabad was not very well known in 84. It had just started. And I said one day I'll have something to do with this institution. When I began flaming, ladies and gentlemen, you will be surprised. I hired the dean director and the man who failed me as my staff, and I was signing there. So I will not say that I had planned all this. It happened serendipitously.